another powerful entrepreneur, mompreneur. She's known as the mompreneur. So let me give you a bio muna. Our next speaker is the founder of Mompreneur Club PH, an 8,000 plus strong community of seasoned and aspiring mompreneurs. Me included, I'm part of that group also. She's also the owner of the local personal care brand, Belam Essentials. Belam Essentials used to supply customized perfumes and other bath essentials to events and entrepreneurs for branding. So the business had led Mommy Lei to many breakthroughs like receiving awards. Yeah, you can see her in media, in TV, radio, print. She's very famous, huh? So, but then again, what is common with me and Mommy Lei is our resiliency with what's happening. Kasi pareho ko ata si Mommy Lei because we almost hit the rock bottom. That's why my favorite quote is J.K. Rowling's parang rock bottom is the solid foundation in which I have built, my life. Kasi she also underwent depression, bounced back, had a better life, and is now helping. This is a common pattern. If you were able to make it up, 'di ba? Dun sa steps or sa building or if you were able to make it up, yung ikaw meron kang moral responsibility to send the elevator down and have others go up then. Because that's what we do. We have to help the people thrive with us. It's not happy if we're alone. And the community builders that I am collaborating with, having ventures and so many events with, and people, some of them I'm guesting, why I am doing what I'm doing right now, because they're inspiring me and they're inspiring so many people. So enough of that. I think you need to listen to another community builder, another, mompreneur expert. And she's the founder of Belam Essentials, founder of Mompreneur, and a very, very, very strong, empowered woman. So let me give you Mommy Lei. Hi, Mommy
Hello, good
Lei.
afternoon. Oh my God, that was a very heartwarming introduction. And yes, the rock bottom. I've also listened to your story last year when I attended the first season of Freedom
Yes.
Summit. Yes, that's when we first
We
met,
were
right?
part of the Freedom Summit as an attendee before, and I
Yes,
had a photo where we had photo together. And
yes,
then after that, I got back after the event. I was browsing through, and then I saw how she has a community also helping fellow moms. So like MK, like Gina, like Vivian, Carrie. So these women are helping one another. Alam mo, walang competition dyan, ha? Collaboration yan, ha? Collaboration. That's one thing that we women are so proud of dahil we tend to collaborate more, di ba?
yes.
So, like what Fabio said, I'll not say anything more because you have
Mhm.
so many things to talk about. So, Mommy Lei, you are free.
Thank you, Celia. Thank you for that introduction. And again, I would like to ask who are ready to rise and thrive amidst challenges and competition. I would love to see those yeses in the comment box. All right. So, yeah, I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. So, can you please comment down if you are already seeing the slideshow? Okay, so the topic for today is rise and thrive amidst challenges and competition. So before I move forward, I would also love to know more about you. So please comment one if you are planning to launch your business, or two if you have been doing business for almost a year now, or three if you have been doing business for more than a year now. So I would love to see those uh, numbers. Can you? Please type them down so I would know more about you. So yeah, I'm checking the comments. It's just a little delay. All right. Okay, so thank you for those responses. And again, I'm Lei Ermitanio, but people or the people from my network here in the Philippines fondly call me Mommy Lei. Yes, and you can just call me like that. And as what Mommy Celia said, that I'm the founder of Mompreneurs Club PH. It's a digital space where the aspiring mom entrepreneurs and also the seasoned ones converge. So here this is a support group, and since it's very diverse, there are so many opportunities for collaboration. And yes, I'm also the boss mom of Balam Essentials. It's a personal care brand here in the Philippines, and also the Social Lake Concepts. It's a digital marketing and a brand strategy agency. So there, but before all of these, who was Mommy Lay? So yeah, a little time travel. So a quick background of me. So in 2009 and 2013, this is when we talk about like the movies or books, it's the climax or the peak of the story. But for me, it's the lowest point of my life. So 2009 to 2013, those were the lowest 4 years of my life. Like, how low was it? Like Mommy Celia said, I underwent depression, but how did I had depression? It's because I ventured into so many businesses, but they all failed. I lost a lot, and then I even lost all the almost the properties that my parents left me. So I really blamed myself, and that was the reason why I went through depression. I cried almost every day, and I think it was really bad because part of my head, this part of my head went bald. So yeah, that's quite bad. But I think it was middle 2013 when I read or stumbled a quote on a newspaper, and here was the quote: "Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." Felt like I was slapped on my face. Like, why? What am I doing? Like, why am so just why am I just crying every day? I felt hopeless, but then because of this quote, there was the fire in me rekindled. So again, I start planning, dreaming. But while every these things are happening inside me, there were two significant unfavorable events that had happened. One was the burglary in our home. Now, this time we were still in the province, and then second one was the leg accident of my husband. So these two events push us to our limits, and really made us that push us to do that change in our life. So the whole family moved back to the Metro Manila. And then that's when I started looking for online jobs. And when I was earning again, I was also uh, redeeming my self esteem back. But again, business was really in my bloodstream. So I tried again to put up a new business. And I started small. Like how small? It was the capital was only around $20 or 1,000 pesos. But then where did that small business bring me? So apart from the monetary rewards that I got from the business, because of this business, I got featured on different TV shows, radio show, also got featured on national newspapers, even received a couple of national awards, had also a chance to be invited in different uh, seminars to give talks. And I think the most memorable one was when I became one of the Philippine delegates to uh, an international trade conference that was held in Singapore. So who would have thought that this crying lady in the province would experience all of these, right? So yeah, I never planned all of these things, though I had dreams of, redeeming my self-esteem back and also earning enough for my family. But all of these things were extra. And the question is, what helped me bounce back? What helped me bounce back? What did I do that helped me bounce back? And here they were. One, I accepted my failures. Accepted my failures. It's like when moving forward or moving on, acceptance is always the first step. You cannot move forward if you don't accept your situation. This time, in my case, I accepted my failures. If I had an high ego, and I did not accept my failure, like, oh, I didn't fail. How would I move forward? Right. So it's always the first step, acceptance. So I accepted my failure. Next, I chose my attitude towards adversity. I programmed my mind to always think that uh, in every challenges, there's always a purpose. So, for example, instead of saying that, oh, why is this happening to me? Instead of saying that, we'll say, why is this happening? What is the lesson that this challenge is trying to teach me? So, yeah, that's the attitude that I had developed. And also, I welcome challenges. I'm sorry, I welcome changes. I became flexible. Oh, I'm getting messages here that it's cut on the left side. I'm sorry about that. But well, I think you can still see a part of the screen. So yeah, I think the presentation was quite big. So the third one, I'll welcome changes, and then four, I set my goals. So those were my four steps how I bounce back from those challenges. And I think during this time of pandemic, this is also what we can do. So we need to accept the situation right now and then move forward. Let's have a proper mindset towards all of these challenges, and we need to welcome changes. We need our business. We need to adapt, and we need to uh, set our goals as well. Okay, so yeah, next. If earlier I talked about what helped me bounce back, this time what helped the business or the brand thrive? So this question would also help you to answer, like, how can your business be helped, or how can your business stand out as well? Because we know that most Filipinos now, those who lost their jobs, turn to online selling. So it's really noisy out there already. So how will you stand out? Would love. Can you make a guess? What what could help your business thrive, or stand out? Would like to see your comments. Okay. All right. So definitely it's not the pricing, because that time, though my price was competitive, it was not the cheapest. So I was not the cheapest option. So why did people recognize my brand, or they consider me or they consider me the first one to as their supplier if I was not the cheapest one? So what could that be? Okay, I see here the branding, the marketing. Well, definitely yes. Uniqueness, yes. Collectively, all of those answers are correct. But let me focus on branding today, right? Okay, so branding. When we say branding, what are the things that come into your mind? Can you comment down? Okay. All right. So there are a lot of definitions on Google as defining branding. So But let us see what is my take on this. It's the sweet, just short and sweet and easy. So for me, branding is what people feel when they think about your business. So it's the feeling. Okay, like when people own Louis Vuitton, how do they feel? When people drive a BMW, what do they feel? When you own an Apple gadget, how do you feel? Right? It's the feeling. It's more than what we see. So here, there's more to branding than meets the eye. So it's more than what we see. It's also what we feel. There's more underneath that. So what we see are the logos, the tagline, the visual identity, the offering, which is the product or the services. And for what we feel, it's the mix of personality, the core message, marketing strategy, positioning, the brand mission, brand premise, core values. So it's really quite complicated down there. But today I'll be highlighting three. It doesn't mean that the other things here are not equally important. They are all important when you're building your brand. But because it's a limited time, I'll be sharing or I'll be highlighting three today. So the first one is personality. So think of your brand as a human. And how does this person send their messages? How do they interact with others? How does this person create or how does this person treat the people around him? Like the customers, the employees, and also the partners. And is this personality consistent across all touch points? It should you cannot promote kindness on social media, but when your customers reach out to you to inquire, you become impatient or snob or irritable. So it's not consistent. You need to be consistent again across all touch points so you could build credibility, right? So that's for personality. And next, I need to highlight is the core message. When you say core message, what are the things that come into your mind? Okay. So it's not just a tagline. Core message is not just a tagline. It's more than that. It's really actually the heart of your brand. This is what captures the emotional core of who you are and who you represent or what you stand for. And core message, this is like the bridge between you and your target audience. So you really need to build that emotional connection. Why emotional? Because emotions drive sales and we just justify it with with our logic. So again, we really need to connect to our audience emotionally. And again, when we have a core message, we this will be our stage for all of our marketing and messaging. So I have an example here. So here's Walmart's brand message. Their brand message is centered on people saving money. That's why they have the tagline, save money, live better. And if you notice their websites, all of their marketing materials, they have these words, discount, rollback, clearance. Why? Because all of these represent saving money, right? So when you have a core message, your messaging, your marketing your marketing materials and also your future decisions will be based to your core message, right? And lastly, brand positioning. Okay, so when we say about brand positioning, this is building that distinct space in your audience's head so that every time when they think about a particular product, or services, it's you who will first come to their minds. Okay, let's see. Let's think about fried chicken. Okay, can you tell me what brand comes to your mind first when we say fried chicken? Can you see? Can you type the in the comments? I would love to see. It's a little delay. Okay. I'm not promoting it. Okay, but when I say fried chicken, Filipinos, you say we already. I automatically think Jollibee. So who's with me? Yeah, Jollibee. So I'm not promoting it. Okay, but it's just this that that's the brand positioning. When we say fried chicken, that's automatically what comes into our mind. Okay, and I actually have here guidelines when we create a strong brand position. Here's an umbrella question. Okay, why would people buy from you? So when you're thinking of your brand position, you need to think of this question. Why would people buy from you? And we have here detailed list of questions. So one is what makes you unique? Okay, so you contemplate on it. What sets me apart? What's your strongest feature? Like, do you provide high quality, innovative products? Who are your competitors and how different are you from them? Right? So, again, yes, you need to check your competitors, but it's not because you're gonna copy them, but because you need to analyze or you need to work out how you will differentiate your brand from them. Like, for example, now that online selling, there are a lot of people doing online selling. If you are selling the same things, how will people think of you when they want to buy that product? So you really need to, uh, differentiate yourself from your competitors. And of course, who is your target market? Maybe you are selling the same product, but you're targeting different market segments. So, for example, you're targeting uh, uh, the market segment A, B, and C. So you need to think about that, right? And of course, I have here some examples as well. Okay, who knows Tesla? Okay, do you know what kind of cars they build? Right, the hybrid electric cars. So Tesla has positioned as a luxury brand, which is really known for innovation. So that's how they position themselves. So when we think of Tesla, oh, that's really in innovative cars, hybrid cars. And next would be Disneyland. So Disneyland has positioned itself as an experience of a lifetime, which is not provided by anyone in the world. So you know what the Disneyland tagline is, right? So can you type them down? What's Disneyland's tagline? It's yeah, the happiest place on earth. So they position themselves as that. Okay, and let's go to a retail product. Oh, not moving forward. Okay, so it's a retail product, Dollar Shave Club. This is the competitor of Gillette. All right, so Dollar Shave Club has focused its positioning on affordability, and their target audience is the average consumer. While Gillette, they're focused on the high or the upper class man. So when you see Gillette's magazine advertisements, you'll find sleek men, the high end man, right? While Dollar Shave Club, they use average people or average men for their advertisements. Okay, and because when you have your core message, you have your brand position, it will really help you a lot with how you form your advertisements, your marketing materials, how you craft your messages on social media. or any print or any media. So it's really helpful that you identify all of those, right? And here I have an example of the Dollar Shave Club's advertisement. It's really straightforward. So here, ours and theirs. So you really know the difference now. So that's branding. And as what Miss Lish mentioned earlier, that it's essential, branding is essential for long-term business. So that's how important branding is. And since again, it's really noisy out there in digital space, it's important that we develop our branding. And again, in branding, consistency builds credibility. Because when if you're not consistent, like for example, in person, you are your treatment to other people is not as what you are trying to perceive on social media, then you're not consistent. People will just think that you're lying to them or you're not telling the truth. So you need to be consistent to build credibility. And again, in business, challenges are always there. So when the going gets tough, you just remember why you started. So yeah, that will be all for today. And I hope you could all connect with me on social media. Our Facebook page and group is Mompreneurs Club PH for those moms out there. Hope you can join us inside. And my personal Facebook page is Mommy Lei. Instagram is Mompreneurs Club PH and Mommy Lei. And I'm also on LinkedIn. Just need to search for the name Lei Ermitanio. So yeah, there. Thank you so much. I hope you somehow learned from me today, and I wish you all luck.
Hey, we don't have your video. Where are you?
Oh my God, you lo- I'm lost. Wait.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're speaking and telling us about the branding, and the monitor was on the PowerPoint presentation. Oh, she got lost. Okay, what happened to Mommy Lay? Wait, let me change. She's back. Are you back, Mommy Lay? Okay, she's back. Okay, I will just put her on. You were lost for a while. Okay, wait. I will unmute you. I will unmute you. What happened? Can you unmute yourself?
Oh, there.
Yes.
Sorry.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mommy Lay. So another inspiring mompreneur that gave us inspiration, and yeah, it's I also talk about branding, and it's what Mommy Lay told you is very very important. In order for you to shine or step up, you have to be unique, you have to be different, you have to have a message. People should feel you, should know your why, and especially if your brands, there are so many brands around. Branding is important. I'm a firm
Mm.
believer as a branding strategist
Oh yes,
myself
you are as well.
that talagang you really need it. Because there's so many things to choose from. Why not choose the one that is close to your heart? That,
True.
that you feel gets that you get the message, that you feel that is helping also, or doing the walking the talk. So for me, I really learned a lot, Mommy Lay, and
Me
I'm
too.
really happy that after being an attendee, you were able to, diba, with my talk, I was saying, be a voice, not an echo, and I know you've been
Right.
a voice for many moms, and I'm just giving you a stage, a platform now to amplify your good message. So thank you, and
So
wait, let me
much.
just put your ticker, please. If you have uh, you want to connect with Mommy Lay, this is her website and her email. And for those who are engaging right now, I think there's so many people saying so inspiring, so inspiring. Thank you, Mommy Lei. Thank you, Mommy Lei. Happiest place. I think you're. This is some just because it's just coming here right now. So
Yeah.
thank you, and we will still talk. We will interview you. I think this is not enough. The time is not enough because we have so many
Yes.
amazing speakers. And the next speaker is also our friend, and who's also
Yes.
another community builder, another famous, in the sphere. Talagang we're lucky. We have a community of women, community leaders, builders that are helping one another. And this is a sobrang, I'm so grateful, lalo na at this time of crisis. Talagang we're all stepping up, and I'm really
Right.
happy. So, thank you, Mommy Lei. And with
Thank you
that,
again for
yeah,
inviting
so
me.
next time again.
Thank
Bye.
you.